What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Team and News. As you can see, I'm doing a screen record on Nene Leak's Instagram page, where you can find fashion show with actual fashions and joggers and real clothes and an actual store location. Let me go ahead and leave Sheree alone. Nene shade leaks. Oh Lord. But anyways, I'm about to click on a video on her page. Okay, I want you guys to put me on pause and click the link in the description below. It's going to take you to this video I'm about to click on so you can hear what they're saying. I'm not going to tap on the volume. I'm just going to talk while the video play in the background of my voice, because I don't want my video to get deleted or blocked from YouTube, okay? So I'm not trying to put the voice in here and the video in here and, you know, YouTube come after me. So I'm going to explain what they're saying. But if you want to hear what they're saying, just click the link. You don't have to have an Instagram to watch this video. Nene page is public, okay? But for those of you who have Instagram, you know what to do. So let's go ahead and continue. So in this video, it's going to show basically a montage of everything. Candy, you know, meeting with Kim, you know, and then Sheree, white party, and Kim about to, you know, make a fool out of herself, you know, and the Kenya marriage situation, the Halloween party, as you can see, you know, the elephant room, and all of that. All right, so the chick who's talking right now. So basically, she starts to explain. There's two white chicks, as you can see. Yes, I'm not going to say their names. I'm going to, since we're talking about racism and color, you know, the two white chicks and the black guy in the middle. All right, so the other chick is talking about how she's basically doing a poor Kim, poor white girl Kim, you know, moment right here. If you listen to it, she said that she feels bad for Kim because Nene threw the word out there that Kim is racist. So she feels bad for Kim. Now, as you saw in the montage, it even went as far as showing Kim saying out of her own mouth, racism doesn't exist. So how can these people sit on this panel, not address that part, and talk about feeling bad for Kim? Now, the other part is, she said, oh, you know what, it was wrong for Kim to go ahead and record roaches in Nene's home and all of that. But right after that, Nene was out for blood. Okay. All right. So, all right. Nene was out for blood. Okay. So let me get this straight. Okay. Also, too, guys, E! News is getting so much heat about this that video is not on their page. That video is no longer on their website. The video is not on their YouTube page, and you basically can't find it anywhere. And if you can find it on Instagram, you know, they might keep it up or they might be taken down. Who knows? Because before I start talking about things, I like to hear all of it, you know. So maybe it was somewhere in the end where, you know, the black guy said something, and you know what, you don't have to be black and white to say something. Wrong is wrong, period, regardless of your color. But there's no way for the life of me that African American man can sit there and hear Kim say racism doesn't exist, but then don't speak on it. So I'm going to focus on the chick who said Nene was out for blood. Okay, before I even read Nene's caption, because I didn't read it, let me say this. So a white woman returns to a show of 5 African American women referring to Nene as a big B word. Okay, the white woman who claims she have all this money in her own show, which is a lie. That's why she came back to deal with 5 African American women, because she's the only stupid, this came out of her mouth, she's the only dumb white woman to be brave enough to sit on the couch with 5 African American women. Yep, those were the words that came from Kim's mouth. She comes back on the show, gun blazing, go off on the easy target, Kenya Moore. Okay, very aggressive with her. Then she comes back, the next filming, she's going in on Kenya more. She's going in because she feels like Kenya is an easy target. Let's go ahead and focus on Nene, because this is about Nene. This entire time, Nene is minding her business. Nene is at her house. Nene is having a party at her house. Nene does not invite Ducklips. Now, Sheree have a point. Sheree said, girl, I did not invite her. Production did. I 100% believe that. Production job is to create chaos. You know, the more drama, unfortunately, that's just how it works. People can be positive, and the same people who's complaining about the show about negativity is gonna say, "Oh, the show is boring. Everyone is happy and positive." And then, but anyways, production job is to create chaos. So I completely 100% believe Sheree when she said production invited Kim. They were like, get dressed, go to Nene's party, and cause some whatever, because that was that. I mean, if Kim didn't show up, it was going to be a very positive party. Everyone laughed and everyone went home and whatever. Okay, the same way how Kenya got mad in Houston because production knew where she was. So yes, she is in the heat trying to rebuild a home for a family, and her project is being interrupted to have a phone conversation with Shamia. Yes, Kenya was wrong for snapping, but she was basically snapping at production, and Shamia just happened to be on the other end of the line. Like, really, production, you guys are really trying to, have a moment with me. I'm in this heat trying to build these people home. Tell her where we are. And Kenya and she apologized about it. She didn't try to sugarcoat anything and whatever. She just said, I'm sorry on the reunion and let's move on. At the end, when Andy was asking them if there's anything, they want to, whatever, she said she was sorry. So that was a sincere moment. So my point is, I believe Sheree when she said that. But in all of this, regardless of who invited who, Nene is still minding her business, okay? The woman that claimed was alpha blood was still minding her business. Then, not only that, Kim then invited her daughter, which they tried to make it look like, okay, Nene's son told Kim's daughter that she could come over. Whatever the case might be, she was there. She goes and records in Nene's bathroom. All this time is unprovoked. Nene haven't said anything bad about Kim. Nene is minding her business. In this image right here, Nene is smiling. She's happy. Kim is there. Lisa Wu is there. Sheree is there. So all the OGs are back together. They're having a good time. This whole time, Kim's disrespectful daughter is in Nene's bathroom somewhere recording. Still unprovoked, Nene ain't saying nothing to these people. She's still minding her business. She goes and parks in a handicapped spot because her husband and whoever else she was with have a handicap sticker. Kim goes again and take a picture of her car. All this time, this big, bad, mad black woman that the image is trying to, E! News and Kim is trying to portray, and this innocent white girl, she's doing all of these things to Nene. Nene have not done anything yet, but yet you're not sorry for Nene. You feel sorry for Kim, the innocent white girl. Nene goes and have a reaction, which was 100% right for her though. She had every right to have the reaction that she had. But she's the one who was alpha blood. She's the one who's wrong. She's the one who's what? So this is Nene response. Nene was alpha blood. They stayed wanting Nene to be the bad guy. Listen, Linda, listen. You have the right to your opinion. Here's mine. Both Kim and Sheree, she meant where. Now we are. Okay. We're out for blood. You couldn't see that? She meant, are we watching the same show? She'll get it right one day. Remember, I live in a roach-infested nest. I'm on drugs. I lay on my back for money. I cheated with Greg over 20 years ago while he was married. Hell, I'm a stalker and so much more. Kim literally came for me, Candy, Kenya, and Cynthia in the end. There is no behind the scenes story here that you are not seeing. Actually, there is a behind the scenes story that I've gone through for years, but I won't speak on that right now. Just trust me, they showed you all they had, because if they could have helped Kim, they would have. Andy said it best. I gotta tell you, there was nothing positive about your story the whole season. It was all just combative. True tea, now sip on this. The door is closed on me ever talking to either of these girls again. Do you hear me? I said the door is closed, locked, and I threw the key. Bye, Linda. You already know the comments. Yes, thank God production included that last part so the world can see how she really feels. Yeah, production could have cut that part out because the reunion was over. But Andy was like, you're not about to walk around here like I left the show. I have my own show. I don't need this show. I quit, whatever, when you left based on what she said. The same. So these are the comments here. That chick that made those comments about racism should be fired. Oh, this is her name, Morgan Stewart. I love how the internet works. Morgan. We're on Morgan page. Let's see. Let's see what people are saying to Morgan Stewart. You would feel... Okay, hold on. You would feel sorry for someone who has been combative and negative the entire season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Even Andy Cohen saw through Kim and her lies this season. How are you, a white person, to tell a black person how they should feel about race? I actually enjoyed your show, but Kim had been negative the entire season. She planted those seeds and they bloom right in her face. And you know, of course, Morgan is responding to everybody else but the people who are coming for her. Like, girl, you were so out of line and wrong. Of course, she's a racist just like Kim. When it comes to speaking on racism, please make sure that you consider all the relevant factors before giving the final statement that is aired internationally. You've defended someone who said racism isn't real, and then said we should be careful about who we call racist. People are trying to do their best to end racism one step at a time. Your misinformed comment does not help because it prevents people from holding themselves accountable and doing better, especially because of the platform you have. Use it responsibly. All right, go in. Yeah, for it. Please never speak on racism again. You have no idea what you are talking about. You were good until you tried it. My point. Like, I understand, you know, it shouldn't take someone of color to say it. But why did she feel like it was her place to speak on it? You know, was it because what's his name wasn't speaking up? I mean, he didn't speak up either. I was so disappointed. You should be more careful with your platform and what you say on national television. I'm so disappointed in you defending Kim comment on racism. Nobody on that reunion called Kim a racist but Nene. So how can anyone say that Kim was being attacked? Yes, we should be careful who we label racist, but you should be careful who you defend. Kim said that racist. Well, tell that to the millions of slaves who were ruled under the cruel hands of master's reign. Tell that to the countless black men and women who lost their lives by shooting, hanging, and sexual assault, all because of the color of their skin. Tell that to Trayvon Martin and the two young gentlemen who were racially profiled at Starbucks recently. Tell that to me, Morgan, who, much like you, love a good designer purse. But contrary to me, I'm sure you've never been watched and followed through the store while browsing as if you are destined to steal a bag. Never mind the fact that I'm an educated, successful woman who has the audacity to have a career that pays me well. But in their eyes, I'm just another black girl. Racism is alive and well, Morgan. And for you to sit and defend Kim Zolciak is offensive and disgusting. You owe the viewers an apology. E-News, I hope that you have a plan in place to rectify this situation. I've been an avid viewer since the day of Juliana Rancic and Seacrest, back when Morgan Stewart was simply a rich kid of Beverly Hills, hanging out with Roxy. Ooh, girl, go in. It would be less than smart for your network not to correct this situation. Ooh. After that response of the girl who just went in like that, I don't have to read anything else. But she said it all. And it's sad. It's so sad. And here, my Vina loves, I am wishing you all an amazing day. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.